So, what is good, YouTube? It is your boys from the Sports Scoop. I'm Kian. Guys,
I'm
say your name.
Charlie.
Charlie.
I'm Zach.
And today we are doing NFL games that you should definitely tune into the 2020 NFL season, assuming it starts on time. We all know the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's make sure, as always, to subscribe if you're new. We post daily content, and make sure to like and comment any videos you guys want. Also, we recently just hit 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Like in 48 hours, it's really, we love the support. And also, we might be starting this thing called the Sunday Scoop, where we do any video requested from the comments. So if you guys want to see something, make sure to comment. All right, let's go to the first game. Charlie.
Here, our first game to watch, to look out for, week 1. This is a Thursday night football. Texans and Chiefs. It'll be definitely a tough adjustment. Deshaun Watson without his number one receiver. He'll definitely be looking for someone to step up because he definitely won't be able to do it by himself. Going to Arrowhead, it'll definitely be a tough game for him. Kim, what do you think?
I think, I agree with that also. I think not having DeAndre Hopkins next to him, being able to throw the ball to, is definitely going to be a tough thing for him to adjust to. But as well, he does have 3 well-established receivers in this league in Brandon Cooks, Randall Cobb, and Will Fuller. And I don't personally think the Kansas City Chiefs have any corners that are going to be able to shut all 3 of those down. So I think you should watch for the Texans. I think this will be definitely a high-scoring game. But Zach, what do you think about this matchup?
I completely agree. Honestly, it should be a great game to watch. Very, very fun. Week 1, so it's a great start to the NFL season whenever that does start because of COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be a fun offensive battle. This high-scoring game, as you said, maybe 40s, 30s around the points. Like, very, very entertaining game to watch. So, yeah, tune in.
Yeah, I agree with that also. And all right, so I have the Chiefs winning this, but in a close game. I think the Texans' offense is definitely going to overwhelm the secondary of the Chiefs. Charlie, what do you think?
Not going to be a blowout. Not going to be a blowout.
I do not think it'll be a very close game. I think the Chiefs have this one in hand because the Texans have not only issues getting over DeAndre Hopkins, but issues at running back. They've got like 3 running backs who are in contention for the starting spot, and I think they'll all be rotating in and out. And if they can get them going, they could get the game closer, but I don't know that they'll be able to.
Zach, what about you? Who do you got in this game?
I actually have the Chiefs going, but I think it's a closer, high-scoring game. Maybe a touchdown, a field goal. I think it's going to be closer, though. So.
Okay. Let's go to the players to watch on offense. I think Deshaun Watson is going to be the controller of this game for the Texans. He's definitely going to, if he can adjust to not having DeAndre Hopkins there and get touchdowns passing and rushing, I think he's definitely going to be a game changer for them, as well as defense on J.J. Watt if he's healthy for this game. I think he's going to need to pressure Mahomes so he can't he's going to need to be a beast in not only the run game with Clyde Edwards-Helaire, but also he's going to need to get hits and sacks on Mahomes so that he can't get the ball out to Tyreek Hill if he's far down the field, burned a corner. So I think J.J. Watt's going to be a big factor on this defense, and I think those are the 2 players definitely to watch for the Texans. Charlie, what do you think about the Chiefs?
Well, Keen, you wrote down Patrick Mahomes and then Willie Gay on defense. I'm not sure what impact Willie Gay will have on this Chiefs team, considering he may not even step into a starting role. But Patrick Mahomes, for sure, as always, he needs to be the commander on the field. He needs to be that field general, directing his guys around, going up against a not as good as it's been Texans defense.
So I'm just going to explain the Willie Gay for everyone out there. He was I think 2nd or 3rd round pick from Mississippi State. Insanely fast player, which I think they're going to need against some fast receivers on that Texans team. Brandon Cooks, incredibly fast, and Will Fuller. And I think he's going to need to be, if they're catching slants, he's going to need to be there. And if they get past another linebacker, I think he's going to need to use his speed to get them. And I think if he's in the starting role, if not, then obviously this doesn't mean anything. But if he's in the starting role for that, for that. I think he's going to be impactful in this game as his first game as a NFL player and as a Chief. Zach, anything to add on?
Um, uh, yeah, speed. I think you forgot to maybe add Tyreek Hill because he's, as we know, one of the best receivers in the league. Very fast. And I think he could be a big impact in this game, as he usually always is on the field for the Chiefs. Maybe score a few touchdowns, grab a couple of nice receptions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that as well. All right, let's go to the next game. Charlie, what you got?
We have Chiefs at Ravens. This is week 3. Definitely a game to tune into.
Possibly the best game of the season.
Yeah, this game could turn into the decision maker in that who gets that first round bye in the AFC, because both of these teams could win 13, maybe even 14 games this year. And whoever wins this one could have the home field advantage throughout the playoffs. I think this will be definitely a really good game. Baltimore, it's in Baltimore, so they may have an advantage in this game. But you never know how it'll turn out. Zach, what do you think?
I completely agree. I think this will be a great match to watch, not only because Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson will be two great quarterbacks to watch going head to head. I also think that it will be a nice defensive battle, as you can see, Tyrann Mathieu and Earl Thomas and the newly acquired Patrick Queen. I think it'll be just a great matchup, and as you said, it'll be might turn the tide of who gets home field advantage. But right. I just think it's going to be a great match to watch. High scoring, very, very fun, very entertaining.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think I'm going to explain kind of the players that I put down here. For Tyreek Hill, obviously matching up against Marlon Humphrey, arguably one of the best corners in the league last year. But it's going to be fun to watch, see if Tyreek Hill can get ahead and burn Marlon Humphrey and get some catches on him. And then for defense, Tyrann Mathieu. I don't think besides Tyrann Mathieu there's any standout secondary players on that Kansas City team. And I think he's going to need to watch Marquise Brown, as I have on the offense for the Ravens, getting past Rashad Breeland or Nelson as their corners. And I think he's going to need to be a hawk and also make sure that J.K. Dobbins and Mark Ingram can't get in the run game, and as well as get in the box as a safety and make sure that Lamar Jackson can't rush out of the pocket as he does with every single NFL team and gets a lot of yards. And then for offense on Marquise Brown, as I said, I don't think the Chiefs have good corners. And I think Marquise Brown showed he was a very good player last year and is gonna exploit his talents against this Chiefs team and grab some touchdowns. And then for defense, Earl Thomas, I mean, Tyreek Hill and McCole Hardman are and even Sammy Watkins are kind of guaranteed to burn by one-year corner. So as a safety, he's going to need to make sure that he follows them and make sure that they can't get a massive 80-yard touchdown catch on the defense. As well as Patrick Queen, obviously a rookie, and he's going to need to watch Patrick Mahomes, making sure he's not rushing out of the pocket and maybe even getting a sack or two on him. I think this will be the best game of this season if depending on how the teams do. Okay, let's get to the next game where we have the 49ers at the Cowboys. Week 14 could be a very crucial matchup for each team. Charlie, what do you think about this game?
This could be one of the better games this year, which is, of course, why we have it on this slideshow. I think that the Niners proved that they have one of the better defenses in the league, if not the best defense in the league last year. And Javon Kinlaw, a big upgrade to that defense after they drafted him in the first round this year. The Cowboys, though, could potentially have one of the bigger offenses in the league. With Prescott, he's got more years of experience under his belt. Zeke at running back, and then Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, and CeeDee Lamb, all big threats at receiver. Zach, what do you think about this game?
I completely agree. I think it'll be a great one. I think the defenses are the one we should watch because Nick Bosa, as he played astonishingly well last year in his rookie season, he'll play. I think he'll live up to those standards again. Newcomer Javon Kinlaw, let's hope he does as well as he's predicted to do. Again, the defense for Dallas, they have some good players on the defense, such as Jalen Smith. And I think it'll be a great game to watch, just entertaining all around. But I think I have Dallas winning this one as a close one, only because they are in Dallas. Ian,
Yeah.
anything to add?
I agree with most of what you guys are saying. I think the deciding factor is going to be, as you guys said, defense, but I think it's going to be offensive production against the defense. I think if Dallas can hold off Nick Bosa and Javon Kinlaw from hitting Prescott, because that's why I have Nick Bosa and Javon Kinlaw as players to watch for this game, because if they can get to Prescott efficiently and a lot during that game, so he cannot get the ball out to his triple threat receiving core, then yeah, I think the Niners will win this game. And on offense, Deebo Samuel, with the Cowboys again trading their best corner in letting Byron Jones go to free agency, I think the Niners receivers are going to need to step up in this one and produce at a high level. But I think I have the Niners in this one in a close one. I think their defense is going to prevail over their offense, and I think their offense is going to be able to keep up. All right, let's go.
I think.
Oh, sorry.
I think that we're talking about a lot about Nick Bosa, Javon Kinlaw, but we can't forget about Arik Armstead and Dee Ford, who will also be putting constant pressure on Prescott. And if Prescott is able to, and Dallas is able to sort of create a game plan to settle for just shorter passes, even though Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup are both like really good deep ball guys. Same with CeeDee Lamb. They're going to have to get a short game going if they're going to want to beat this.
And run with Zeke, definitely. Run with Zeke
sure.
and get production off him. Let's go to our fourth and last game. I think last game.
Here we have the Chiefs going into New Orleans. Also week 14 could also be a very, very big game. I think one of the biggest deciding factors in this game is whether the Chiefs, Bashaud Breeland, who may be covering Michael Thomas, who broke the record for most receptions in a season last year. He was the top receiver in the league. The question will be how well Michael Thomas does this game, because if he is allowed to do whatever he wants, it won't be a competition.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think this is going to be an incredible game. Two of the most well-respected teams in the NFL. And I'll talk about kind of the Saints players to watch. In Michael Thomas, if he can produce against this very broken down and thinning Chiefs secondary, I think this is all the Saints. This is the Saints, and we can't forget about other receivers like Sanders, recently acquired from the Niners. I think if they can produce at a high level against this secondary, I think it's going to be very, very effective for them. And then also offense for the Chiefs. I think Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to have a huge game here. I think one thing the Chiefs don't have is that a very good linebacker, besides from Demario Davis, who I personally think is declining a bit. But I think if Clyde Edwards-Helaire can break into the open field and get catches against some of the Saints linebackers, it'll be very, very, very efficient for the Chiefs. I have the Saints taking this game in a close one, just because of home. Zach, anything to add?
Yeah, I think it'll be a great thing to watch. Reason Michael Thomas, of course, an iconic duo, throwing and catching. Alvin Kamara, I think, will play as well as he did last year, and he played outstanding last year. The defense for the Chiefs, they have Cameron Jordan on the line, as long as Marcus Davenport. So I think I also agree that the Saints will win this year, but win this game this year. But I think it'll be a really fun game to watch.
All right.
Yeah. So I agree with you guys totally. I think that if Saints receivers again can do their stuff and work, this game could definitely be
right.
a New Orleans win.
Yeah.
And that's the way I think it will be.
All right, guys. That we definitely a much shorter podcast today. We just want to kind of make sure you guys watch the full thing. So if you made it this far, drop a thumbs up. comment, as I said, subscribe.
Make sure to hit that big subscribe button.
Yeah.
You know,
And check our
comment.
check our 2-part NFL draft series that we posted, grading the NFL draft. If you guys haven't already. And yeah, for sure, tell your friends about it. We're gonna link down below our editor Henry and all of our social media accounts. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. We love our fans. So thank you guys so much. We appreciate it.
Most importantly, make sure to tune into these games when they come.
Yeah.
Big
And
games,
when they
if you're
come, comment
NFL
what you guys think.
fans.
And if you guys think anything different about these games or players, make sure to comment and let us know.
If you
or
guys
just
think
DM us on Instagram.
If you guys think any of us said anything stupid, such as me, please make sure to leave a comment.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
That's all.
guys.
Guys, and make sure you comment down below who you think is going to win these matchups.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right.
Signing off from the Sports Scoop. See you guys.